Welcome to the July 2026 edition of Todd-Wadena Electric Cooperative's monthly newsletter podcast. We're here to brighten your day and keep you connected to everything happening across your co-op. This month, we're spotlighting our 9th annual Co-op Strong Drive-Thru lunch, sharing why when the storm ends, the hazards remain, and highlighting that capital credit allocation statements are on their way to your mailbox. We'll wrap things up with your regular updates, financial highlights, and program news. Everything you need to stay informed and connected to your co-op. There's a lot to plug into this month, so let's get started. Co-op Strong Drive-Thru Lunch is July 22nd. Join Todd-Wadena Electric Cooperative, West Central, and Lakes Community Cooperative for the 9th annual Co-op Strong Lunch. Join us on Wednesday, July 22nd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Memorial Forest Park and Campground just south of Monaga, 825 Aspen Avenue Southeast. We're celebrating America's 250th Co-op Strong Style. Swing on through for your free lunch and a patriotic lunch bag for every member. Todd-Wadena invites all eligible members to attend our Meet the Candidates event on Thursday, August 27th at the Wadena Memorial Auditorium with a 5:30 p.m. social, and the candidate forum will begin at 6 p.m. State and federal candidates have been invited to attend the forum. Up next is the manager's message from Operations Manager Tyler Fisher, an important safety reminder. When the storm ends, the hazards remain. Recent storms across our service territory served as a reminder of how quickly severe weather can impact our communities. While our crews work diligently to restore power as safely and quickly as possible, some of the greatest dangers exist after the storm has passed. Fallen trees, broken poles, downed power lines, and debris create hazardous conditions that require careful planning and specialized equipment to address safely. One of the most important safety messages we can share is this: always assume a downed power line is energized. Even if a line appears inactive or is lying on the ground, it may still be carrying electricity. Stay at least 50 feet away and keep children, pets, and equipment clear of the area. If you encounter a downed line, report it immediately to Todd-Wadena Electric Cooperative and call 911 if there is an immediate threat to public safety. Portable generators can be valuable during extended outages, but they must be used properly. Never operate a generator indoors, in a garage, or near open windows due to the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. Generators should never be connected directly to your home's wiring without an approved transfer switch, as backfeeding can create a life-threatening hazard for line workers. When crews are working in an area, please give them plenty of room to operate. Restoration often involves large trucks, heavy equipment, chainsaws, and work around energized facilities. After major storms, restoring power is often more complex than replacing a fuse. Crews must assess damage, remove hazards, make repairs, and test the system before power can be safely restored. Thank you for helping us make safety a priority before, during, and after every storm. That wraps up this month's special manager's message from your operations manager, Tyler Fisher. Now let's shift gears and spotlight someone new joining the Todd-Wadena team. Todd-Wadena Electric Cooperative is excited to welcome Keerstin Baumgartner to our team. Keerstin joined Todd-Wadena on May 4th as our new accounting and collections specialist. Before joining Todd-Wadena, Keerstin worked as an accounts receivable specialist at America's Auto Auction in New York Mills. In her new role at Todd-Wadena, she'll support our finance department with accounting records and financial reporting, collections and payment arrangements, billing accuracy and member account updates, energy assistance programs, capital credit processing. Keerstin is a local. She grew up right here in Wadena, graduated from WDC, and later earned her Bachelor of Science in Finance from NDSU. She and her husband Brady live in Wadena. Outside of work, she enjoys reading, fishing, and spending time with family. We're thrilled to have Keerstin on the Todd-Wadena team and look forward to the expertise and positivity she brings. And with that warm welcome to Keerstin Baumgartner, we'll shift from team news to cooperative business. It's time for your governance update, the Todd-Wadena Board Minutes. Highlights from the May 27, 2026 regular board meeting. CEO Dan Carlisle gave an update from the latest Member Managers Group meeting. He shared the status of the contract extension. The board discussed Great River Energy, GRE contracts, and approved Big Bend Wind and South Dual Wind Amendment resolutions. Board member Mike Thorson gave the Great River Energy Board report. Financials were stronger than expected in April. Demand sales were up and energy sales were down. Lisa Graba-Meach, CFO, presented the April financials to the board. Monthly kilowatt-hour sales were 3% over budget. April's purchase power expense was 4% under budget. TIR is 1.78 and equity is 41.64. The board approved the 2025 fiscal year allocation and resolution as presented. Todd-Wadena's 2027 annual meeting will be held on Thursday, April 22nd. Member and Energy Services Manager Allison Fredrickson updated the board on the status of the Aclara DRU changeout project, the status of the Leaf River Substation Solar, and appointments to the Operation Roundup Board. Operations Manager Tyler Fisher recently attended the Regional Grid Resilience Seminar, where multiple entities gathered to discuss wildfire mitigation response. Board Secretary Marie Catterhagen gave the Star Energy report. Todd-Wadena spent $383,000 with Star in 2025 and had savings of $140,000 as an owner. Board Chair Miles Cushel went over the board committees and appointed as follows. Economic Development Committee, Tom Bree-Kachek, Dale Adams, and Gene Kern. Policy Committee, Mike Thorson, Marie Catterhagen, and Christine Spajensky, and Safety Operating Committee, Christine Spajensky and Gene Kern. Catterhagen updated the board on the bylaw review process. Up next, an important update on your capital credit allocation statement and what to expect when it arrives in your mailbox this month. If you were a Todd-Wadena member in 2025, you received a capital credit allocation statement with your July bill. As a not-for-profit electric cooperative, Todd-Wadena returns annual margins, our profits, to the members who received service during the year. These margins are allocated to you as capital credits. A capital credit allocation statement is for your information/records only. It is not a bill and not an immediate payment. It represents your share of the co-op's earnings and is added to your capital credit account. These funds serve as operating capital that helps Todd-Wadena build, maintain, and upgrade the electric system. If you've been a member for several years, your statement will also show your previous year balances. Capital credits remain with the cooperative until the board determines it's financially responsible to return them. When the year of your service reaches the current 15 to 20-year retirement cycle, those dollars are paid back to you as a capital credit retirement. Active accounts receive a bill credit. In short, allocations are saved as operating capital. Retirements are when that money is returned to you. Your capital credit allocation statement is for your information records only. It is not a credit to your bill and does not reflect what will be retired in a future retirement cycle. Now that we've covered this year's capital credit allocation statements, there's one more important update related to capital credits. Some inactive members still have unclaimed capital credits that have been waiting for more than 7 years. If these credits remain unclaimed, they'll be added to the 2027 Scholarship Fund to support local students. If you recognize someone on the list, please have them contact our office at 218-631-3120 by October 30th, 2026 to claim their capital credits. For the full list of names, please refer to the PDF version of the Pine to Prairie. Now that we've covered unclaimed capital credits, let's turn to what this summer's temperatures mean for energy use. Up next, cooling degree days so far this season, and how hotter days translate into increased cooling demand across homes and businesses. Cooling degree days measure how much, and for how long, outdoor temperatures exceed 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Because air conditioners use electricity to keep homes and buildings comfortable, cooling degree days are a useful way to compare cooling demand from one period to another. The higher the cooling degree day total, the more energy is generally needed for air conditioning. If you've noticed the weeks feeling quite different from one another, that's been the pattern. The weekly averages have bounced back and forth in a series of ups and downs rather than a prolonged heat wave. To calculate cooling degree days, you take the average daily temperature and subtract 65 degrees, the base temperature, and that equals the amount of cooling degree days for that particular date. Up next, an update on Operation Roundup and how your small change continues to make a big difference across our local communities. At its June meeting, the Todd-Wadena Electric Cooperative Community Trust Board reviewed funding requests submitted through the Operation Roundup program. Thanks to the continued participation of cooperative members, 9 area organizations were awarded a total of $15,300 to help support projects and services that benefit local communities. The grants awarded in June will support a wide range of local needs, such as education and youth programs, to food assistance, building improvements, and more. While each project is unique, all share a common goal: making our communities stronger. Operation Roundup is powered by small contributions that add up in a big way. Members who participate allow their monthly electric bill to be rounded up to the next whole dollar, contributing an average of about $6 per year. While the individual amount is modest, those pennies and spare change combine to provide meaningful support for local nonprofits, community initiatives, and organizations working to make a positive impact throughout the area. And with those Operation Roundup updates and the impact your generosity continues to make across our communities, let's shift back to something that makes life a little easier for you. Up next, spend your time the way you want to. AutoPay plus paperless just makes sense. Enroll in ACH AutoPay through SmartHub and receive a $10 energy credit. You'll never have to worry about remembering a payment date or mailing a check. Then switch to paperless billing and receive an additional $10 energy credit while reducing clutter and gaining convenient access to your bills online. Complete both upgrades this summer and receive up to $20 in energy credits. It's a simple way to save money and make managing your account more convenient. Sign up today in SmartHub. And as we wrap up ways to make your billing easier with AutoPay and paperless, let's shift to something a little more creative. Up next, it's time for our Member Photo Calendar Contest, where your snapshots of Minnesota's beauty could be featured in the 2027 Todd-Wadena Member Calendar. Minnesota is beautiful. Show us your proof. Submit your best landscape photo of any of the 4 seasons for a chance to be featured in our 2027 photo calendar. Contest winners will have their photos printed in our calendar and receive a $20 Todd-Wadena account credit. Share the beauty of nature through your lens. Photos must be in landscape, horizontal orientation. And as we wrap up this year's Member Photo Calendar Contest, let's shift from creativity to safety, especially with summer storms rolling through our area. Up next is your summer storm safety reminder. Stay far away from downed power lines. Keep at least 50 feet of distance, never drive over them, and never try to remove brush or tree limbs from the lines. Always assume every line is energized. Our distribution lines carry 7,200 volts. Your safety comes first. Report downed power lines to Todd-Wadena at 218-631-3120. Demand response unit changeouts continue. Last month, Todd-Wadena Electric Cooperative began a large-scale project to replace demand response units, or Us, associated with several of our load management programs. Members may see Todd-Wadena meter technicians Mike and Bob working throughout our service territory, or a contracted Bergstrom Electric electrician. The contracted crews will be driving Bergstrom Electric vans. With the majority of this equipment located on the outside of homes, barns, or other outbuildings, members will not be contacted prior to the exchange. Crews will complete the work as efficiently as possible. In most cases, members may simply notice crews working near their meter or service area for a short period of time. And as our demand response unit changeouts continue across the service area, let's shift to a quick tip that can help you manage your own energy use at home. Up next, your energy efficiency tip of the month, focusing on how running multiple major appliances at the same time can spike demand and how simple habit changes can make a meaningful difference for both your wallet and grid reliability. Running multiple major appliances at the same time, like your dishwasher, laundry machines, and oven, can spike energy demand and strain the electric grid, especially during peak hours, typically late afternoon to early evening. Instead of stacking appliance use, spread it out throughout the day or shift chores to off-peak hours when energy demand is lower. This not only helps improve overall efficiency, but can also reduce your energy costs. A simple habit change, like doing laundry in the morning and running the dishwasher overnight, can make a meaningful difference for both your wallet and energy reliability. That brings us to the end of the audio version of the July Pine to Prairie newsletter. If you'd like to check out all the visuals that go along with this episode, including photos, charts, and graphics, head over to www.todd-Wadena.coop for the full printed newsletter.